All right. So I have, so I need a lot of things. I need to not have so much stuff going on. I'm in the process of planning out the next 2 weeks of content. And I want to do everything except plan content. So when people say being a content creator is really a full-time job, it's a real thing, and the struggle is so real. So yeah, I really be wanting y'all to like, oh gosh, I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna put it down. I'm gonna actually get this work done. Y'all, I'm scheduling content, not scheduling. I am like brain dumping and planning content for the next 2 weeks, and people keep saying that that's super easy. I don't give a crap what anybody says. It's sometimes it's not that easy, and it's just a little tiny bit annoying, honestly, if we're being real, because I create content all the time, and I just kind of backlogs, and that's the issue that I've created. Is now I want to create current content, but I'm trying to really clear out my backlog of content. So far y'all are getting my morning fitness routine for my work from home baddie, because that's the other part, is like transitioning your content from I guess let's start with that. So essentially, see, now I'm going to talk to you and still not get this done. Still not going to be done. Yes, it is. We're going to pray it's going to get done. But you can ask me questions, and if you have suggestions, I'm here, because I'm on day 9, and I'm always overzealous, and I was like, I'm going to do 5 pieces of content a day for 30 days, starting tomorrow. Why would I even put that on myself? Why would I tell myself, the overachiever, that I was going to do that while I have a major project for my current job that I'm doing? Because I'm a glutton for punishment, because I'm trying to set myself up for failure. Those are the things that you do when you're setting yourself up for failure and you are a content creator. So there's that. There's that. I'm sure we all can understand that. Somehow I feel like that's really like PTSD from teaching. That's what I really think it is. But anyways, I do not have a 5th post for any of the 9 days that I've already planned out, though. But I was going to do a reintroduction of myself, because, new year, new me. I'm really probably close to the same person, but I have a different perspective on life. We are now living in the moment, seizing the day, and doing the things that make us happy. That's what we're doing. Focused on what makes me happy. So there's that. So that's a day. And then I was going to do a photo dump, and I was going to do like this is what I used to wear when I was teaching, and this is what I wear now. I don't know if people, like, would y'all want to see that? Do you want to see how I used to dress? Because y'all, I had to get rid of some of the things that I used to wear while I was teaching. Not even because it didn't fit, just because, why did y'all let me walk around like that? Why? And honestly, I feel like I dress better now that I'm a teacher. I mean, I'm not a teacher. I said that backwards. Oh my God, am I speaking something into existence? We are not. No. Anyways, so then I was like, then I'll share a clip from the podcast. So I was trying to kind of think through like what my life looks like. I do 3 main things. I work, I don't teach, I go to the gym, I eat, I sleep, I put on makeup, I take makeup off, and I create content. But I don't know if people are really interested in like, I don't know, because right now, I don't know who that is. Right now, my content that is doing the best is my same random sporadic content. And I just want y'all to figure out what you like. Anyway, so where we are now, let me refocus. Refocusing. It's supposed to be making content. So then I said for day 2, I will do a motivational quote. I don't know what it's going to be, but it'll be something Pinterest worthy. Fingers crossed. Then I was going to show you guys like what I do for lunch as a work from home baddie, which really usually consists of like a chicken pot pie out of the freezer or Chick-fil-A because I like to mix it up. But maybe this will actually motivate me to do better about my lunches because I used to do like smoothies and stuff. But if y'all are looking for like that cute aesthetic, it's not over here. But then I was thinking a work from home baddie outfit of the day. I don't know if y'all really care about what I wear to work. So, and being honest, like if you follow any of my content, you know that I don't actually wear like sweats and stuff to work from home. Common misconception, but it's actually not good to do that. You have to get dressed for work even if you work from home. And my commute is 19 steps. So there's that. Then I was thinking like the transition itself. Thinking through the transition. So 3 things I wanted in an employer that I never got from teaching. I thought that might be interesting to some people. Skincare routine because people have asked me. And I am actually, I did get a package. Zoe, can you get me that purple package off the back of the couch? Because my new press-on nails came. And I didn't open it yet. I was waiting. I'm super excited.
Which couch?
Zoe, there's really only one couch in the living room.
Which one?
There's only one living room in our house. It's not that big. Zoe, try.
Which one?
I just told you.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I did.
Upstairs or downstairs?
That's not a living room. You've been in this house for 10 years.
They're both living.
No, they're really not. That's a den.
Okay, so is it down there?
I just told you where it was.
Where?
I'm on live and I don't have time to argue with you. Go figure it out. Y'all, these kids, a whole mess. Anyways, back to what I was saying. So I was thinking about my coffee routine. Not really sure if y'all gave a crap about what I drink for coffee, but some people do. If you want to know, I love Cafe Bustelo. And if you want to invest in my Cafe Bustelo coffee addiction, my Cash App is on my page. Then I was going to give y'all some more clips. So what I was thinking for my content, I really feel like I'm setting myself up for failure. So I was going to go through my skincare routine. Then I was going to do the myths about transitioning out of the classroom because I've actually gotten like, and a lot of this is like from questions that people ask me. So if y'all have questions on how I got out of the classroom and like how I started working from home, I'm more than happy to answer. Then I was going to say like the 3 reasons I left teaching, 3 reasons that working from home sucks, which I don't know if it really sucks. You can throw it from there if you want, if you think I can get it.
No, it's not a frisbee. That's the problem.
I don't even know why you...
You said throw it.
I said... you didn't listen to... I said you can throw it from there if you think I can get it. And then you threw it across the room 13 feet from me. I mean, at that point, you could have just, kids. Clearly not. Can you just don't throw it this time and hand it? I hope you didn't break my package. Jeez. Okay, guys. I forgot that I got a package. I'm gonna wait because I do need to finish this doing. My new nails came. So we don't have to look at these anymore. I'm so excited about that. So anyway, I guess I could do a video on
What is this?
me not doing my nails. Press-on nails. I'm really going to try this press-on nail thing. So we'll do my new nails. It's going to be a video. It's on day 7. It's going to be my 3rd post. I'm so stressed about this. I think, okay, so this is the content ideas. These are my ideas. This is the stuff that I find has worked for me. People like to see what I wear for work, but I'm not on TikTok. They like to see it on Instagram. They like to see like the whole work from home fashion type situation because people don't think that when you work from home that you should dress cute, but you actually should. Like this is my chill clothes right now because I had to drive someone to therapy because they decided to tear their ACL and it was cold and my dog was in the house and he messed up my outfit today because he wanted to be in my meeting. Because if you've never worked from home with a dog before, don't. That's my advice. Anyway, so then I was going to talk about tips for transitioning, balancing being a content creator and a full-time parent and a full-time employee while working from home and staying focused, and like all those great work from home tips and things that I've learned, how we even got to this point, and then leaving education and why I wanted to work from home. And I was going to talk about like the teacher podcast, because the Real Teachers of Atlanta is a real thing. And I'm back on set on this weekend, so I'm super excited. So y'all look for new videos in a week, basically. And we are scheduled to be guests on another podcast, and I will share that information for that interview when we get it. But we did get our date for that already, so it'll show up in February, so we'll definitely share it and link it for y'all. And there's some other stuff in the works, but I don't want to spill all the beans right now, just in case something doesn't fall through. And they always say don't tell everybody everything, so there's something left to be a surprise. We are still on day 7 of content creation, jotting our ideas down. Now, we do have some good tips and tricks here, but if y'all got some stuff y'all want to know about, you need to let me know. But I feel like the problem is that I think that I have a lot of ideas. Content creation is fun, but it's very stressful. I have a lot of ideas on how I want my content to look, I think, or what I want it to be, like what I express. And I think what I'm finding challenging right now is, what I find challenging right now about my content is transitioning my followers and my viewers. One, it's engagement, but it's like more like engagement with when it comes from TikTok, because as you know, if your content isn't pushed to the For You page, then people don't see it. So I do have great engagement from my current followers, but like new people really don't see my content. So I'm not really getting a lot of new followers when I used to. And I don't think TikTok quite knows where to place me right now, because I do a teacher podcast. So a lot of the words that I say and the keywords that I'm using are all teacher related. Hope this makes some sense. And if you're a content creator, just go with me. It'll make some sense. But because I'm transitioning and I want my focus of my content is actually the transition itself. So it's the fact that I was a teacher and I taught for a while, and I'm transitioning, and I have transitioned fully to a full remote work from home job that I absolutely love, but I'm an instructional designer, so technically I'm still in education. I think it makes it difficult for TikTok to be like, hey, what is she doing? And so my thing, like, just kind of popped in my head one day was like, I'm the work from home baddie. Like, I'm not, because and the reason I even got there was when I first started working from home, right? Short derail again. When I first started working from home, I found it wonderful. I loved it, but I was doing the sweats, and I was doing the wearing my house shoes every day. And I was like, get up, brush your teeth, sit in your pajamas for 6 hours. And like, that is you working from home, because that's what I had seen. And my husband works from home. And so I'd seen him do that for years. And I was like, this is great, this working from home thing. But you guys, that is not working from home. That's actually like the opposite of what you should do. So I started getting dressed, and then I started taking pictures of myself every day to hold myself accountable for getting dressed, which is really where that came from. And I was sending them to my friends, and then I was like, I have 2 closets in my house, okay? I have literally 2 closets. So what was happening is all these clothes, because I have a shopping problem, okay? I'm not trying to fix it, but I have a shopping problem, and I have a shoe problem, and I have a purse problem, okay? And I have a skincare product problem, and I have a makeup problem, none of which I am trying to fix. So let's go ahead and just knock that part out. But all these things were just there, and I wasn't using it. So then I was like, and then I lost a lot of weight. Well, not a lot, maybe a lot to some people. I lost 35 pounds. And then I went from like a size 8 to a size 4 or 5. And then I was like, okay, so now I need new clothes. So there was that. And so I replaced some stuff, and I got rid of old stuff, and both closets were still full. Like, you can't tell that I got rid of like bins and bins and bins of clothes. And then I developed a perfume problem, and now I wear YSL and stuff like that to work from home. 19 steps from upstairs to downstairs, 19 steps. That's not the point. So I could talk about that. So basically that's the transitional piece. And so that's where work from home baddie came from. And so I was like, okay, I went from being a teacher to being a middle school math teacher to the work from home baddie. Let's talk about this transition. And a lot of teachers were asking me like, how'd you get out of the classroom? They were talking to me about digital products, talking to me about like my ebook and done for you products and stuff like that. Like, what did I do to kind of support myself and sustain myself if I had to take a pay cut because I'm working from home? Because there's a real crazy misconception that if you work from home, you make less. Why do y'all think that? Like, why do people think that if you work from home, you make less money? Is it like just and I'm going to say this, the people that I've talked to have all been educators that have said that. So I'm not talking about people who have never taught, or maybe someone who hasn't ever taught just can give me some insight into that. So if you have an idea, let me know. But a lot of people, and I'm saying a lot because like I've maybe talked to 8 people about it, and all but 2 were like, oh yeah, when you're going to make so much less money. And I was like, I almost doubled my salary. What are you talking about? Like, and I didn't have to go back to school. What? So I did want to do content about that too, because apparently there's a lot of misconceptions about working from home. Misconceptions. Spell it, y'all. Spell misconceptions. Misconceptions. Oh, it didn't give me the red line of death. Misconceptions about working from home. You guys will see that on day 8, 3rd post. Holding myself to that. I still need a 4th post for 3 different days. So we've got 3 things I wanted in an employer that I never got from teaching. I've got a clip from the podcast I'm going to share. Y'all need to be helping me out because I need answers. What else do you want to know? Oh, I haven't done my substitute stories in a really long time. I need to get back to that. Substitute teacher stories. Oh my God. How did I forget that? I need to sort these. That's what I see. I need to sort them because, and my unpopular content strategies that actually work series, because I actually have 2 series going on, one that I abandoned, which is really sad. So, and people actually were liking it. Like my substitute teacher stories, people were actually enjoying that, and I just completely abandoned it. I don't know why, but I did. So I'll batch create a couple of those, maybe like 5 of those stories. And then, I don't know. Do y'all want to see my substitute teacher stories still? Like, they're usually like 2 to 3. They're usually longer, 2 to 3. What?
The Motrin.
Look down. You hurting that bad from therapy?
No. I started my cycle during 2nd period this morning.
Now everybody on TikTok knows.
Oh.
Here, the ones with the E on it, don't take those. Take the 2 clear ones. Ready?
The 2 clear ones.
The 2 clear ones.
What did you put in my bottle?
Excedrin's also in there. But if you open it, the 2 clear ones are Motrin. Everything else is Excedrin. You don't take Excedrin because you don't have a migraine. You could literally just take them out and throw the bottle back. Y'all, these kids here are something serious. Okay, so I got myths about transitioning out of the classroom. So then I'll do a substitute teacher story and unpopular content strategies that actually work, because I'm a content creator that works from home. Teacher creator. You're terrible at throwing stuff.
I haven't played softball in a while.
Oh, it's your fault.
It's not my fault.
Should I look at all of these things as being some sort of a series? Like, do y'all want to see an outfit of the day every day? That sounds really boring. I don't know. I'm going to throw another clip in here, though. Put a clip right there from the podcast because I got lots of podcast clips because that's what I do. And then I could do my work from home experience. What do I experience? Coffee, frustration, annoyance. What about tips for leaving education? Is that something y'all want to know about? I feel like y'all should say something. Somebody needs to tell me something. Oh, this is so stressful to figure out, y'all. Oh, I haven't shared my top. Let me see. Should I say? I need to do like a countdown. I don't know if I should rank them. Ooh, that is good. A day in the life of a former teacher. I like a good series because it gives me something to like keep up with. And I actually have content for that because crazy, like y'all, let me tell you. So I'm so serious. Like I have one of my tripods. So I have a tripod that's in my bathroom, a short one. So when I go in the bathroom, I prop my phone up and I just record and then I delete all the like inappropriate parts. But I use it for content, right? Because I do everything in the bathroom. So that way it's easy to like film me like my getting ready stuff, right? Because it's already there. And then I have a tall tripod that literally sits perfectly and I can record myself working without catching like any of the proprietary information on my screen. And you can see me create and talk to people. And I have clips of like me in a meeting, me laughing with my coworkers and cutting up. And it's very wonderful. But yeah. That sure would. See, that's what I'm talking about. Content creation, my mind be. But my little list, we're on day 8 now. But I do like that. A day in the life of a former teacher. Let me jot the A. Let's see, day in the life. Ooh, I typed too fast and terribly. Let's see. Okay, day in the life of a former teacher. That's a really good idea. Thank you. And then that's the one day. Yeah, that is one a day. And so I often, okay, so then the other thought that I kind of had was like people ask all the, I have had people ask about like what I wear on the podcast. I'm just kind of thinking through like things I've gotten questions about or I can do like answering questions or responding to comments, but I really don't like those clips, those videos. Like I want to have a little bit more purpose behind my content. Like they could be extra content, but I also trying to make sure that I meet my requirements. Like I want to meet my requirements for the beta program, but I don't want all of it doesn't need to be a minute and a second, but I also want to make the content so that I can kind of repurpose it. So it can be YouTube worthy. It could be TikTok worthy, Instagram worthy, Lemon8. And if you're not on Lemon8, it's weird. It's like baby Instagram. But I want to basically have content that I can kind of cross post and repurpose. So, yeah. But trying to think of 30 days worth of content. Who told me to do this? Not a single person. But I was going to do like, I could do all the looks from the show. Like from season 2. So I could do season 2 photo dump. I don't know. Do y'all want to do that? Outfits. Okay. Is that something that people will be interested in? I don't know. Like people have asked like, where'd you get this from? So I figured I could just like take pictures take the pictures that I've already taken and then like be like, in this picture, this is the dress that I got from Victoria's Secret. This is the express dress that I found. It was like literally the last one. This is where you can go get it. Even though a lot of that stuff is gonna be gone. Or like this was from Fashion Nova and this is how I styled it. I don't know. What about like getting dressed from the neck up? I feel like that's kind of probably boring too. I don't know. I don't think people would want to know, like, because, you know, that's the whole, like, getting dressed for our, like, my makeup for my Microsoft Teams makeup. This is the soft look. I guess I could do that. So that's in there. Routine. Am I overthinking this? Because I am notorious for overthinking. Because I wash my face with the same stuff. My La Roche-Posay and my La Roche-Posay and my little skin stuff. I don't know if you guys, oh my god, I want to show you guys. Look, remember how I was telling you I had a little dark spot? Oh god. Oh god. And so now I'm testing it out on my hysterectomy scar and my gallbladder scar. So I'm not quite able to put any like strong chemicals like lightening creams yet on my hysterectomy scar, and it's too low for me to show you guys. Just know that I have a very sad smile. It's like, that's what it looks like. That's what my incision looks like. It looks like a sad smile. It's like, I kid you not, that's what it looks like. It really makes me laugh. Because it does. What it looks like my hysterectomy scar. And it's like, yeah, it's like that long. So it's about 8 inches. Anyways, that's not the point. And then I had laparoscopic gallbladder surgery, gallbladder removal. So there's also like what I call my stab wounds. You could probably see those. Well, you can't right now because they're like right here. So I've been using, those are over 2 years old. So I was like, surely I can, if it got rid of the scar, it was the acne scar that I had. And I tend to scar, but the scars they don't last forever and ever, but they will linger. So I was like, I can try that. Like, I still have a scar. I guess the lighting is kind of bad, but there's actually a scar right here. And right there, kind of see it there. See? The lighting isn't great for you to see it. But anyways, that scar is actually from when I was literally like 4 and I ran and I was trying to catch up to my real dad and I like slipped and he was cutting the grass and my arm went under the lawnmower. Really scary story, but I still got the arm. So thank you, Jesus, right? So, so I do scar. It's just, I wanted something to like just get rid of what I call my stab wounds, because the small incision that they did for the laparoscopic surgery, it's like that long. It doesn't look bad, but the literal jabs from when they put the probe in, like right there and right here, those look like when they pulled them out, like the skin, it doesn't look pretty. And I like, if I'm gonna have to have the scar, it should at least be minimal. And I was like, it's on my stomach. Why would you jab my stomach like this? So anyways, I'm using this cream called Faded. And it's supposed to be like the best skincare, like the skin lightening cream, like a color correcting cream, I guess you want to call it. Really, literally, I just equate it to like a skin lightening cream. That's what I've been calling it, but it's supposed to be color correcting. Now, I haven't noticed, like, you know, when sometimes if you use a skin lightening cream, you'll have a patch where you've been using it, where your skin is too light if you use it for too long. I haven't noticed any of that, and I haven't had any additional breakouts, and I haven't had any, like, issues with it on my skin. I don't know what this thing is talking about. Some weird email. Just now. That's so strange because I didn't put a video anywhere. Y'all, I always hate when you get like random emails and you're just like, okay, but who is this and why? And what are you talking about? I don't know who this is, but whatever. It's not my business. I don't know what it is. Anyway, so yeah. I got distracted. It's not difficult. Okay, so content. Let's create our schedule. Oh gosh. So annoyed. Let me change my perspective. So excited. I'm not. But I do want to open this, and that'll give me a welcome distraction. So, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the girls' nails are not up to par. And I also haven't been able to get the color off from the last time. And so my New Year's resolution was to take better care of my nails because I have super thin nails, because I am not one that likes, I don't like milk. And apparently that is why my nails are kind of like brittle or thinner. I have thinner nails. Or it could be because the fact that I have not stopped wearing nails for years. I really like this purple. Try not to give y'all my address. Oh gosh, she packaged this for the gods. I'm so excited. Oh y'all. Can you see it? I'm super excited. Okay, so what's supposed to happen is I'm supposed to open it and read the instructions, because that's not what we do. Why is that like is that like a teacher thing? Like we don't read instructions? Oh, that's pretty thick in here. Okay. So. Oh, these are sample sets. I think. Oh, not my, is this a toe set? Size and kit. Okay. Let me read the instructions. Stop playing. Okay. I'm hoping these are toes. But Nailed It sent me these because, so there's one size. I don't know if I like this shape. I'm not going to say I don't like this shape. I do like that shape. And then we've got a little longer. Okay. Then we've got, I think these are these coffin? I don't know what shapes all these are. I'm thinking this is like a coffin-y shape. I like those. They're a little long for me, but I do like them. And then there's the almond shape, you can see. And then, I don't know, but I'm kind of digging this shape. Can you see it? I'm actually really feeling that. I really like this one. I think I would do that one. But yeah, nailed it. And the reason that was because, so a few videos back, but I'm talking about myself. So like I said, so my New Year's resolution was to do better about taking care of my natural nails. And I was like, I still want to be cute, so I need a press-on nail option. And so I made a video about it because, guys, if you haven't seen it, I literally tried to put press-ons on. I don't even know, like, here's one. It fell off. Like, look at this. I tried to put it on. Like, why is the glue still in the back? Okay, like that's how bad the situation was. It was very dire, and I had somewhere to go. So I was supposed to be meeting another content creator to film content, in the middle of the week. Oh no, it was on Saturday, and I put the nail on, and when I say there are pictures and my nail is like this, literally hanging off to the side because it wouldn't stay. So I did like this, and it was just like, no ma'am, I want to be sideways, like to death. And it was just so incredibly awful, and was so embarrassed. And honestly, I think just because my personality, the lady that I met, her name is that's Cece. And if you don't follow her, she's a wonderful creator here out of the Atlanta area. Super sweet, super smart girl. Really wish I had my head on my shoulders like she does, but I didn't. Anyway, so, oh, I forgot one. And so anyway, she was very forgiving and made sure that my poor little nail was not showing in the pictures. So I'm going to find my correct nail size and shapes that I like. I'm going to send it to Nailed It, and we will see what my nails look like. So what I am going to do in the meantime, because my husband was very upset that I'm walking around like this, because he was like, what is happening, and who is my wife, and where is she? So I'm going to at least get a nice cute little manicure, and then probably maybe just some cute polish, and we're just gonna, because we are committed to no tips, no for real tips, because I don't know if you can see, but like, see that little green line? That's paint from the last time I got my nails done, right? I haven't had my nails done since November because I had surgery December the 1st. So I couldn't go to get my nails done. So I haven't had my nails done since November. And so as you can see, my nail grew out, but that is actually paint that is in where they filed my nail. Like, you know, they file your nail bed down really low. That is the damage. And so that is what I'm trying to avoid in 2024. You know, I got my hair going natural. We started that last year, you know, doing all like the getting healthy stuff. And I just felt like this was just another step in the right direction. I am still going to get pedicures, but I don't get tips. So I feel like that's a safe zone, if you know what I'm saying. Because why would you want tips on your toes unless you don't have a toe? Okay, so funny story, and I hope she never sees this, but when I was in like, I was in like 7th grade, y'all, I had a classmate that she did not have a pinky toe. Okay, like no pinky toe nail. She had the toe looked like this, no nail. Okay, no nail. And if you laugh, you're going to get in trouble. So anyways, so I'm going to tell the story and I'm going to get off. So my classmate, we're sitting in math class one day, and I was in North Carolina. I had just moved to North Carolina. This is how I know, I was going to Hope Mills Middle School. This is throwback, okay? Hope Mills Middle School. So if you know where that is, it's in North Carolina. So anyways, I attended there for like a year. And I got in a fight with this girl named Tiffany at the bus stop, and she tried to talk a loogie on me, but that's a whole nother story. Because me and my brother handle business. And Tiffany, if you're out there, you can still get some, okay? Because why are you hawking loogies at people? Like, that's nasty. But anyways, back to the girl in my math class. So I'm sitting in math class one day, and I like dropped something on the floor, which caused me to have to reach to the floor. And she had the audacity to have on some like Old Navy flip-flops, a sweater, like a gray sweater, and shorts. So that pinky toe was in them flip-flops. You know how them flip-flops go, and your foot is like this, and got the little, you know what I'm saying? It's like this. And that pinky toe was sticking out. And so my goofy 7th grade self, when I reached down to get my pencil that was dropped on the floor, whatever it was I was writing with, it was next to her foot. It wasn't touching her foot, but it was just right there. And my eye, I just got them glasses too. My eye saw that pinky toe. Baby, I laughed so hard I fell out of the chair. Laughed so hard about her not having no toenail on that pinky toe that I fell out of my chair onto the floor during class. I was so in trouble when I got home. My mother grounded me. I got a little pop in the 7th grade. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what little pop is, you ain't never had one. But 7th grade, because my mother was not about that life. My mom was like, no. And then she told me, when you do stuff like that to people, it comes back to haunt you. So I want y'all to know that when I had kids, both kids, I checked all their toes to make sure that they had toenails on every single toe. Moral of the story, don't be mean to people just because they look different. It is not that serious. And what you do to others will come back to haunt you. But thank you, Jesus. All my children got all their toes and their fingers and all the nails too. But I was scared. As an adult, I was scared about something I did in 7th grade. And honestly, if I look at some of the stuff these kids do, what is this? It's not even so bad in comparison. But I'm sure she was not happy. She turned a few shades of red. Like, it was pretty embarrassing. So there's my funny anecdotal story for tonight. So at least we got to day 9. So that's 2 days and 10 pieces of content planned, which was very stressful, but we did it. So I thank you all for joining me and not really holding me accountable, because actually you guys were not helpful whatsoever, except for the other Nikki who jumped in and was like, girl, do the day in life of a former teacher because your girl was struggling. Anyway, so that's how we're going to do it. And I appreciate you all for joining me, and I will see you next time. I am going to try to do more lives so that you guys can like get used to seeing me and I can get used to seeing you. And I believe that Real Teachers of Atlanta will be live on Instagram on Monday at 7 p.m. and I will let y'all know. I will post about it here on my my TikTok. But you guys have a great evening. Thank you so much. Bye.